Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Mini Virginthia here, and welcome to MiniMug Fallout 76, the train wreck that keeps going. And either you're in the train wreck and want to talk to the conductor, but he's not talking to you properly, or you're at the sidelines watching the train wreck and wondering how it's happening so many times, like I am right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to MiniMug, the only show where if you're not happy with your purchase, please contact me with a proof of your purchase, and you can get 500 mini dollars, which gives you the grand total of 50 British pence. Like I said, Fallout 76 has been an absolute train wreck for anybody watching, and even worse for the people who got into the game. Okay, let's talk about it from day one, because I've been meaning to follow this story for so long, and it's just been absolutely insane the amount of shit that's just happened here. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, Fallout 76 is a multiplayer open world RPG. It's basically similar to Fallout 4. In fact, from what I've heard, it's got a lot of similar elements to Fallout 4, but with multiplayer support. So basically imagine it like almost Elder Scrolls Online, but a lot less than that. More like just like, oh, here's co-op for Fallout 4. That's what I'm getting so far. Please remember during this video that I am a Fallout fan, but I have not currently played Fallout 76. I have the Xbox One version. I'm going to be playing it soon and get my own opinions on it. These are all of these opinions I'm about to say are literally about these stories that have come by as Fallout 76 has slowly crawled out of the gate, a walking husk on its hands, just slowly grasping at the ground, going, "Love me!" So, let's start at the beginning. People weren't fond of the idea of a multiplayer online open world Fallout game. I was very similar, to be honest. I enjoyed the whole idea of being a lone survivor out in the wasteland, but that's what Bethesda wanted to do. I was like, okay, let's see what Bethesda does, and Bethesda sure gone did something, didn't they? Because let's start with the beta. The beta, people weren't impressed with it. They were wondering what the hell was going on. And then I think it was just the Xbox One version, but it started crashing. But not just normal crashing, as in it deleted itself. This entire 50 gig odd beta was deleting itself from people's hard drives, and it was, of course, annoying people. That was the first bad sign. Let me just reiterate that. That is the first in a number of steps of Fallout 76. Wow. Okay, so first of all, betas, of course, you've got to understand, they're still in development. There's a lot of things that still have to be sorted out, kinks and stuff like that. But deleting yourself, like basically giving your game the ability to have a fucking suicide switch, that seems like something you want to play test first. This does seem like, it seemed to me, I was thinking, this either seems like it's still in alpha, or this is getting really rushed. And from what I've heard, that is the case, because I heard from people that it was a lot like Fallout 4. There were a lot of reused assets. There wasn't a lot to the game that was its own identity. It didn't feel like it had its own identity. It just felt like it was Fallout 4 co-op mode, like online. Much like something like, I don't know, Red Dead Online or GTA Online. It's the exact same game, but it's just got an online feature that you can turn on now, and it's like, okay, that's cool. So the game comes out finally, and it still didn't go well, because let's start with the Power Armor Edition. $200. Don't ask me how much it costs over here, because I don't know. I think it was about £200 over here as well. But one of the things that people are complaining about, and I know this is a smaller thing, because it comes with the game. It comes with a full-sized helmet of the, I think it was the power armor from the games. which I've seen, and it is actually a really cool model. Like, I really like it. So that alone would be worth it for me. But a lot of people are complaining about what was supposed to be a canvas bag. A canvas bag that turned out to be a nylon bag because Bethesda tweeted out like they didn't have the resources or something like that. Like the canvas cost too much, and I was thinking, surely that's a little bit of bullshit there, that you ran out of materials or you didn't have the right materials, because you say on your advertisements canvas. You can't then expect people to say, oh, I'll be getting a nylon bag. Because a lot of people, and I think it was Review Tech USA brought this up, a lot of people buy these special editions when they have these wearable items so that they can wear them. There are a lot of people I knew that wanted to use the canvas bag. If I was as interested in Fallout 76, I would love to use that canvas bag. I love canvas bags. But I would have been pissed off if I got a nylon bag. And then Fallout 76 developers, Bethesda Game Studios, tried to do some damage control by sort of getting a small cup of water and flinging it at this huge raging inferno by saying, please contact us with a proof of purchase and you get 500 atoms, which is about $5. Which over here is about £4, like $3.50 maybe. You're asking people to say, oh, we're sorry that this £200 item wasn't completely satisfying. Here's some free money, but it's not even free money because it will cost Bethesda absolutely nothing. This is their in-game currency, which... that, to me, was a big kick in the bollocks to anyone who bought this and is actually pissed off about this. They want the canvas bag. They don't want free money from the game because apparently it's easy enough to get atoms anyway. I saw this one tweet that was saying in 1 month I was able to get 2,000. So that's about, like, not even a week's worth of work on Fallout 76 to get 500 atoms. And that would be 500 atoms for a game that you may or may not even want anymore, because people are wanting refunds for this game. But Bethesda kind of did a little bit of a sneaky on us as well, because Fallout 76, unlike Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and all the Fallouts that have been released, all of them have been released on Steam, except for Fallout 76, which is run through Bethesda.net. You download it through Bethesda.net when you buy the game. You cannot get it through Steam. You can't get it through Origin or any of the other big, like, PC, like, clients that you can download games on. You literally have to download it through Bethesda.net. And Bethesda.net has a zero tolerance on refunds. People have been asking for refunds. In fact, Bethesda even emailed this one guy saying, don't worry, you will get your refund. And then all of a sudden they said, actually, no, you're not going to get your refund. There was a big Reddit story on this about one guy who got this email from Bethesda saying, honestly, we will give you the refund. But I think after that email happened, loads of people started pouring in. There are people genuinely not satisfied with this game. From what I've heard, it is broken. It does not work properly. Like, it's like a lot of people are saying, look, it's online Fallout 4. This is exactly what I was expecting. And I think if you go into this expecting that, then maybe you'll get exactly what you want. But even then, there are people just going, I want my money back, but Bethesda are not doing that. I even checked their terms of service, and you can't send the game back if you've opened the game. So basically, unless you have if you kept the game sealed, if you kept it completely sealed, and that's only if you have the physical version, you can send it back. But if you have downloaded it digitally, or if you've opened the game, nope, it's a zero return policy. You're not allowed to return your game whatsoever. I think I know why they did this, because Steam's refund policy is really lax. I think if you've played it under 2 hours and you have basically any reason for wanting a refund, Steam will give you that refund. So Yeah, I think that's why Bethesda did that. And it seems a little bit like, I know there are people on both sides. There are people saying, yes, this is exactly why Bethesda did that, which is the side I'm on. And there are people that I want to talk about that say, no, this is just Bethesda moving away from other clients. Because, of course, when you go through a different client like Steam or Origin, you have to give royalties, of course, to Steam and to Origin, like TEA. So you are still losing profit there, whereas if you're running on your own client or making people download it from your own service or website, you keep all of that money, which that sounds like a good idea. And yes, I can completely understand that. Bethesda is a big enough company to want to do this their way, to want to just completely do this by themselves, not want to go through. They're big enough. Bethesda like have sold 50,000 versions of Skyrim and have got like millions of dollars and pounds and francs and whatever, you know, euros on like Skyrim and their other games to warrant them doing it on their own service. But it seems a little bit shady that what seems like an obviously rushed game is the first game that they're doing this with. It's not a version of Skyrim. It's not the new Elder Scrolls. It's not even like a brand new single player Fallout. It's not Fallout 5. It's not Elder Scrolls 6. It's Fallout 76, a game that a lot of people are upset with. A lot of people do not want anymore. And Bethesda, I think, are going to answer for their crimes soon. Or, well, I won't. I don't say crime. I don't want to say crimes because there's a part of me that believes that Bethesda didn't do this on purpose. They are trying to fan the flames. They're trying to get rid of the controversy, but they're not used to this amount of controversy. They're used to jokes. They're used to people going like, oh, look at these cute little Bethesda bugs, like some guy's head rotating 360 degrees that way while he talks to me. But this isn't cute Bethesda bugs. This is game breaking. This, from what I've seen and from what I've just been looking at on from different people on Reddit, different people on Twitter, gameplay videos, this seems like an unfinished game. Bethesda seem to be selling an unfinished game. And if you're happy with this game, do not by any circumstances believe that your opinion has to change because I said all this. Because I haven't played the game yet. I want to make that perfectly clear. I have not played Fallout 76 yet. I'm planning to soon. And I could end up enjoying the game. But what I don't enjoy is this behind-the-scenes crap that Bethesda are giving loyal customers. People who have bought their games for years and years and years. From all the way back, possibly to the original Elder Scrolls, or if you got to Morrowind, or started with Fallout 3 like I did. There are loyal customers you're losing here, Bethesda, and you have to maybe go on complete silence for a while and truly think about what you're going to do. Are you going to give these people back their refunds for games that they obviously don't want? Are you going to patch the game a fucking again, allowing people to play the game properly? Or are you going to take the time and sit back and with these next games you're making, when it comes to Elder Scrolls 6, or even the next proper Fallout like Fallout 5, or even with Doom Eternal coming out, you've got to sit back and you've got to truly think, what do we want to do? You've got to start thinking like that, because at the end of the day, you could think that your product is the absolute best, but unless you please the fans... And I know not every fan is going to be pleased. I have a lot of series that, even if I truly love a game, I will have problems with. Don't get me wrong. But you have to make sure that the game you're bringing out is worth the money that people are putting into it. Some people want the $200, yes, for the canvas bag or the helmet. But sometimes they just want merch for a game that they really, really want to enjoy. And some people aren't enjoying this. I want to know your guys' opinions on this story. I want to know, were you happy with Fallout 76? And please, give me genuine reasons why you like Fallout 76. And if you're on the other side, if you don't like Fallout 76, give me some genuine reasons too. I want to hear your guys' opinion. I don't want it to seem like I'm being this guy on the mic going, don't buy Fallout 76, because if you enjoy the series and if you feel like you will genuinely enjoy the game, go buy it. But at the same time, be careful. And Bethesda's already seeing this. I'm seeing the fact that apparently there's class action lawsuits being put against them. I don't know what the news is on that. But we could see Bethesda truly having to play, like, you know, play the piano on this one. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure, once again, that you comment down below with your opinions. I want to know them all. I want to know what you guys honestly think of Fallout 76. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure that you give me subscriptions, because I love subscriptions. They're awesome. And make sure that you click that bell to be notified when I next put up a Twitch highlight or a brand new MiniMug, which I will be doing more often because I love doing these and I've got the energy back. MiniVirginthia on YouTube is back, my friends. And if you want to check out my social links, please do, and make sure that your fridges are forever full. And I'll make sure to stay extra long, extra large, and extra live on Twitch and Stream.me. Check out the links below. Bye-bye.